Oh, yeah. Hi, everyone. We are back and we have Trinity Stamp with us. So I have Carrie, who I'm going to bring in from Trinity Stamp.
Hello, hello.
And she's excited to be here. Yes. And Amanda is her cheerleader because they work together a lot.
Yeah,
So I'm going to turn it over to you unless you have any questions.
I think I'm ready.
Okay,
Anybody
perfect.
in the chat? Questions?
Not yet. They're
Okay.
just coming in. So
Well,
they're
welcome.
going from session to session to session. So
Yeah,
okay, I'm turning it
awesome.
over.
Lots of busy fun. Well, I am Carrie Rhodes and I work with Trinity Stamps. I do social media, design team coordination, and I'm on the design team as well. And I do a lot of these types of classes for Trinity Stamps. So we thought it'd be fun to come on as a sponsor and share with you some techniques, maybe something to, generate some mojo. So I'm going to be sharing with you a stencil, but kind of looking at it in a different way. And you could do this with other stencils that you probably already have in your stash and get kind of new life out of them. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to flip the camera around and we'll get crafty. Okay, so here I have this stencil from Trinity Stamps. You can see that it's kind of specific for one occasion, Easter, right? But I wanted to show how we could use this for other things besides Easter. So that's what we're going to do today. This is the extravagant detail stencil. Before we go into that, let me show you what it looks like stenciled. Here it is on a card. And this one you can see in the background, there's this pattern. And this is done with sprays. So a little spray and remove the stencil and you get this beautiful pattern. I love the pattern. And here it is as a background for a shaker. Let's get some other colors. This one is ink blended. Isn't it lovely? I love the pattern, which is why I wanted to be able to use this for other occasions. So that's what we're going to do. What I have done here is I've cut some strips of white cardstock, and these are 1 3/4 of an inch wide by 5 inches long. I'm going to put this on my Clingy Craftmate, and I have this mounted onto a Glassboard Studio mat, so I have all my grid lines. I find that to be really helpful, and I can just keep this Clingy Craftmate on the glass mat and put it away and store it like that. It's been so helpful. Then I'm going to take my stencil and I'm going to put that so it's centered. I'm going to focus on the center of the stencil. So I'm going to be able to get this beautiful pattern and I'm going to be able to use it for other things just by omitting this. Now, you could also do some masking, bring in some Post-it tape, and you could mask off the part of the stencil that you don't want. Here, I just pre-cut my strip to focus on this and really kind of omit that egg shape altogether. So I'll bring in some Distress Oxide inks and do a little ink blending now. I have Scorched Timber, Ground Espresso, and Gathered Twigs. I'm going to do my darkest color first. And you know what? I think I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to do my lightest color first and work my way to my darkest. So my brush, doesn't get too contaminated. So I'm going to pick up a little Gathered Twigs here. And by the way, the Clingy Craftmate really holds your pad down. So I like that feature too. All right, now I'm going to start at the top and that's where it's going to be darkest. And then I'm going to move my way down because I'm going to ink blend this. I'm going to do several different shades of brown here to create kind of like a coffee vibe. Also, this stencil is really nice if you put a little pixie spray on the back, and that is going to help these little fine detail things not move around. I have 2 of these stencils. I think I grabbed my one without the pixie spray, of course, because that's how it goes in a live video,
Of course.
But I have been just playing and playing with this stencil. I have yet to try pastes, but I really want to try that. It's a little bit scary with a paste and fine detail, I feel. But you got to play with it. You got to try. If you have the idea, you have to try it. That's how I feel. All right, so we have the 2 colors. I think I'm going to go a little bit darker here in the center. And then we'll bring in the darkest color. And we'll just make that as really dark to be a nice contrast. And I like the different shades of brown for kind of a coffee themed card. And you've got your, your people who like it black, no cream. Then we got the people who just like a little, and then you got me who wants this much coffee, and then all the other things in it, chocolate, cream, sugar, all the things. This I think would also work good for tea. We have a lot of coffee and tea themed things at Trinity, and I think it would go with tea too. All right.
Yep, you can spill the tea.
All right, we're going to kind of buff this off. I need a dry baby wipe for the next part that I like to do with these backgrounds. So just buff off any excess color, and then you can bring in a marker or a pen. I have my Deco brush, metallic black marker, and I'm going to just highlight this left side only. And this is going to kind of make it pop like a little bit of a 3D effect. And you can do this with like a white gel pen or a white Sharpie marker. I'm obsessed with those right now. And it just depends on what look you're going for. Did I already do that one? This has a little bit of a metallic sheen. So when you turn it in the light, you get this really, fun metallic effect. I try to go in rows so I don't lose my place. But it doesn't always work out. I think I missed this one. Okay. Now for the reveal. No, let's do this.
So love it.
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
that's
my
cool.
gosh.
I love it.
That's
Okay.
gorgeous.
I got a little bleeding up there, but
Embellishment opportunity.
Yes.
It is. Yeah.
I always say creative opportunity. Embellishment.
You could ink blend around the edge and, So let me show you the card I made with that.
Oh, so cute.
Neat.
So I feel like I wonder if I can flip my camera so we're, not backwards.
Oh, you're
No,
not.
you're not.
You're not
You're
backward.
Oh, I'm not.
No.
Nope.
Okay.
It did that to me last week too.
Okay.
It
Cool.
must be something.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm glad it looks good for you guys. So I just added some mugs, some splatter, coffee beans, and just gave this like a whole coffee mug vibe. And
Adorable.
I'm loving it. Love the background. So, okay, let's look at another card. I did a little rainbow with this one.
Oh,
Isn't that fun?
Pretty. And I like rainbow gems too. Super
Yes.
cute.
Rainbow hearts.
Mm-hmm.
And then I did a little, with just my brush, I had leftover ink on it. I did a little scrap of paper and then cut out the word hugs to go. I cut the shadow layer from this white piece, and then the hugs is like down in a little.
Awesome.
That's fun. All right, then you can also do the same technique on craft paper. So,
cool.
Yeah, this one's directly on craft paper. Did a little ink blending to make a rainbow. I put it on this side, so you've got a kind of different fold there. And then I did the white gel pen, or it's
Looks
a white
like an ice cream cone.
yeah,
Yeah.
it
Like a
does.
waffle
I
cone.
know. When I made it, I was like, now I want to make one that's an ice cream cone.
Yeah.
Wrinkles. And then if you want your color to stand out more, you can always do white, let that dry, and then do the colors on top. So this one, you can see the colors are a little bit brighter, and that's with the white behind it. And this one, for the edges, I did a gold pen.
And that really makes it look 3D. I mean,
Yeah.
it honestly does.
Yeah, and then I couldn't resist where, everything crosses. You could make kind of like a lattice look with this, and so you could use plants. I also thought it kind of reminds me of like a net, so you could do under the sea or something with it. So there's a lot more options than just Easter. This one has a little window for the word faith.
I was thinking fishnet, but that doesn't really go with sentiment, but
Yes. You can make a whole different.
Yeah, okay, there you go.
Yeah. Okay, so I wanted to try one more thing that I haven't yet done. Just like a shading with one color. And on on a whole background, not just a strip.
Okay.
So we'll do that.
I like your tip about putting it on the glass board. I put mine on a clipboard so that it's lightweight and easy to move around. But I like the glass board with the grid. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. It really helps for me to line things up.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what else I've been using with my grip mat is my Misty Light.
Oh yeah, cool.
The little feet hold on here pretty good. And then the Glassboard Studio magnets will hold the plastic through the clingy Craftmate.
Nice.
And then your paper's held down. Oh, that was dirtier than I thought. I'm not the best at cleaning my pencils. Like, I'm not the best at, cleaning them right away. It's usually, oh, I need to use this again, so I'll clean it now.
Yeah.
All right.
Been there.
Yeah. We can use a little magnet if we need. All right. So I'm going to start with just the ink that's on my brush because sometimes I got a little on there. So what my thought was is that you don't have to cut your paper. You could have some that just kind of fades out.
Yeah. I like that technique. A lot of times when I use a big stencil, I only partially stencil anyhow.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah. So that could be another way to get more use out of this without it being just the egg shape itself.
Yeah.
So then you just want the edges to be really soft. So I brought in spun sugar because it's really light. And then I want my next color. I'm going to try and just add a little bit of shading. So I'll bring in a smaller brush and Kitsch Flamingo. And this brush is slightly angled so I can get just a little bit of color. And then I'm going to start down here so I can just practice. Just going to shade in where those X's are.
I like
this brush for that. You like the brush?
Yeah. Well, I like the brush anyhow, but I like it for that especially.
I like that. I haven't seen that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Your foot.
This is the one I imagine I'm going to make an ice cream card with. But it does maybe look better on the craft. It would work better with the craft because that looks like an ice cream cone.
Yeah, half the work's done for you.
Yeah.
It's already brown.
All right, so we just have some darker spots, some lighter areas. Get the extra color off the stencil. Oh yeah, this looks like fishnet to me.
Yeah.
Like I need a mermaid on here with pink hair.
I like it.
Isn't that cool?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe I'll try to make that card and I could post it in your Facebook group.
Yes.
You guys can see a completed card with that.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to need some splatter on there, I think. Some shimmery splatter would be good.
Keep adding, yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm the queen of let's just keep adding all the things. Yeah.
Well, it's not finished till it's finished.
Right. How am I on time? Do you want me to do another one? Or are we going to move on?
You have a couple minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I have some craft, and so I think I'll try and show you guys that. And we'll do the pink again. Then I don't have to clean the stencil, right?
Yes.
But this 1 3/4 of an inch, it fits in here just perfectly. I kind of like that soft edge. It just like fades out. But I think for this one, we actually want full coverage.
Raylene says it would be pretty with peacock colors.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. See, we'll give her ideas. She will be doing this.
Yeah. I just really love this pattern. So I like just go over it the first time really lightly, and then you can go back in and fill it in because you're going to have to build up the layers on craft paper. So you don't have to just be heavy-handed when you first start. And we'll see what we get. You can always keep it subtle if that's the look you like. But a good blending brush really helps.
Yeah.
That's comfortable for you. And something that gets good coverage. These are the Trinity Stamps Blending Buddy brushes that I'm using. Oh, that's fine. All right. One more layer, I think. And this one, I think I would do a little, the white Sharpie acrylic marker as a highlight on one side. That would be cool. And also, if you're going for ice cream cone, you could do the craft paper with some brown.
Yeah.
I'm too anxious. I have to look. Oh, that's really subtle. That kind of comes off a little purple.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I don't know. When it's on craft paper, it kind of plays a trick on my eye. Like, I don't know.
It's
Does it?
shimmer.
Yeah, it's like it's there and it's not.
It's pretty. It's
Yeah.
real subtle, but you get the texture.
Yeah. I think if we do the marker, then it would stand out so much more. I can do that if we have time. Let me see if I can replace this.
We have 4 minutes.
Okay. Did you guys want to do the giveaway?
Yep, we'll do the giveaway after you
My 4 minutes?
after
Okay.
you highlight that.
Perfect.
This is a
Okay.
great technique. Thank you for sharing. Everybody loves it.
Okay. I got my white. So this is the Sharpie marker that I'm talking about. Sharpie Creative Marker.
And Tanisa just sent over the code. You guys have a 15% off for trinitystamps.com. The code is BellaCon26, all one word. You'll take 15% off all of the Trinity branded products, excluding new release, and it's active until the 31st. And for the brand new unreleased release stuff, we're going to put the links in the Facebook group. Please don't share those links because it's unreleased. You guys get the very first look at it, so, and the first chance to buy, but don't share with your friends.
That is awesome.
And we'll post the discount too.
Yeah, it will be later tonight when I update the sheet, but yes.
Okay.
And yours is.
Yeah, that's mine.
Oh, that makes it so, like, transforms it.
Oh my goodness.
Something else.
Wow. It really pops now.
What a difference.
Yeah. But I mean, it looks subtle, but once you put it together on a card, you know, you can see it really pop. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to play with this one. That is fun.
That is gorgeous.
Yeah,
When
so
you showed that stencil, I was thinking, like, if you flip it upside down, it looks like a balloon. And then I was thinking the new Easter basket could be the basket for a hot air balloon. Now we're talking
There's
A9
so many
card.
things. Yes.
yes, we are, Amanda. Here's the
Possibilities.
basket. So
Yeah.
all these go on our egg-shaped card. This stencil fits on here, but we also have the Easter basket. Just with the egg-shaped card itself, you can make
So
a
cute.
So
cracked
cute.
egg. And then we have the Happy Easter that fits on there. And this one's a different stencil, different basket.
Adorable.
Yeah, so that's the egg-shaped card, and you know what this was made to go with, but there's just more you can do with it. So
Well, you have to extend your products however you can,
Yeah,
yes,
definitely.
because then it makes sense to buy more.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to bring Lisa in, and we're going to come in and we're going to do the Trinity giveaway. And Amanda, you can be here. You've been here. You can just stay with me. But we're going to bring Lisa in, and Carrie, if you want to put your camera up, you don't have to. But if you want
I
to,
got my crown.
Look at
There we
that.
go.
you have your crown on.
I got my crown.
nice.
So
That's great.
Trinity is giving away a beautiful set of, I didn't even count them. Her box came, I got the swag out and I just, but there's like a dozen or more little packages or little trays of jewels.
Oh, the gems.
The gems.
Oh,
It's
that's
gorgeous.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I said, I'm not sure how many's in there. It's a box. It's a box, and they're little tiny trays. So Lisa is our queen of giveaways. Somebody said exciting.
Raylene said, "Oh, how exciting!"
Oh,
Exciting.
Raylene.
We
She's
love a
too
pun.
funny.
So,
And
Lisa,
thank you for the sweet comment, Raylene. You are just so cool. Thank you for that.
drum roll. I did the
Drum roll.
Fishnets for a Christmas story. Oh, I like it. I
There
like
we go.
it.
Okay. So the giveaway for Trinity stamps is Jeannie Stalker.
Oh, congratulations.
Congratulations.
She will love those.
I don't know if she's in here today. I haven't.
I think she couldn't be here today. She
Okay.
was in and out yesterday and said that she was going to be gone the rest of the time.
Oh, well,
But-
Oh, okay.
I'll be surprised when she comes back.
Yeah.
So, congratulations, Jeannie.
Yay.
Yes.
And
Yay.
thank you so much, Carrie. This was so much fun.
Yes.
It was nice meeting you virtually.
Yes, thank you for having
And
me.
We love Trinity, so
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
Yes.
sure we'll see each other again.
Yeah. You guys
And-
have a great time the rest of your event.
Thank you. Everyone else, Pam is over here. We are going to
Hey,
get
Pam.
her set up and we will be back in about 10 minutes.
Yep.
Yay.
Okay.
All
Thank
right.
you.
See
Everyone.
you guys.
Bye.
Bye.